Student, now we solve exercise 1.2. We know about real number, collection of rational and irrational number. Means both are rational and irrational number is called real number. Okay, and every real number we represent on number lines. Rational number also we represent on number line. Similarly, real number also we can represent on number line. Question number 1 is given. State the whether the following statement are true or false. Justify your answer. First one is given, every irrational number is the real number. Okay, every irrational number is real number. Yes, we know collection of real number is made up to the rational and irrational number. So every irrational number is a real number. This is the true sentence. Question number second is given, every point on the number line is the form of root m, where m is natural number. So this is the false statement, because here is given m is the natural number, but we can represent positive number and negative number, both are represented on number line. So this is the false statement, because if m is natural number, so we can't able to find the negative square root of the any natural number. So this is the false statement. Third one is given, every real number is an irrational number. This is also false statement, because we know the real number is also natural number. Okay, so real number is always irrational maybe or rational maybe. So this is the false statement. Next one is question number 2, or the square root of all positive integer irrational. If not, give an example of the square root of the number is that is rational number. Okay, so or the square root of all positive integer is irrational. We take positive integer root 2, root 5 is irrational, but we know the root 4 also positive integer, and square root of root 4 is 2, and 2 is not irrational number, this is the rational number. So this is the statement is false. Or the square root of all positive integer is rational, this statement is false. Okay, he is asking give some example. So we give the root 4, root 9 equal to 3, root 16 equal to 4. This type you can give the other example. Now we solve question number 3. Show how root 5 can be represented on number line. Now we solve question number 3. We show that how root 5 can be represented on number line. Okay, now we represent root 5 on number line. We use Pythagoras theorem. In previous classes also you studied about Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square equal to the perpendicular square plus base square. Okay, this is the formula of Pythagoras theorem. Okay, h equal to, we write square root, square remove from this side, so this one change into the square root, p square plus b square. Now we represent root 5 on number line. So this is the right angle triangle, so perpendicular always we take 1. Okay, perpendicular we take always 1. Okay, now we want to root 5. Okay, here is given 1 square already we take. Now base we take this type. We after solve this number we get root 5. Okay, so now we take base is 2. So now we take base is 2, so here is 2 square. Now 1 square means 1, 2 square means 4 square root, 4 plus 1 5 square root. Now base is 2 and perpendicular is 1. After solve we get root 5. Now this root 5 represent on number line. So here is we make number line, this side we make negative number, this side we make positive number. Now according to this, perpendicular should be we take 1. Perpendicular is 1 and base is 2. So where is 2? 0, 1, 2. Here is 2. So on 2 we make 190 degree angle 1 centimeter. Means we draw 1 centimeter line here. Okay, this is we give the name of point A. This is point B. This is the 1 centimeter. Now this is the O origin. Now join O to B by scale. Okay, this is the 2 centimeter. This is the 1 centimeter. And after solution we get the What is the hypotenuse? Root 5. So this is the root 5. Okay, this root 5 is not coming on number line. He is coming outside of the number line. So we take the compass. We take the compass and take the measure of OB by compass and draw one arc this type. This arc is coming here, means on number line we give the this is the point D. Okay, this point D is represent root 5 on number line this type. This type you can represent other number root 2, root 3, root 7 this type. Question number is no need to solve, classroom activity is given, no need to solve. So our exercise 1.2 is completed.